Severe weather has pounded parts of the country, leaving dozens dead and hundreds without a home. From tornadoes to massive flooding and even snow, people are now working to pick up the pieces. And one local organization is helping them do just that. God's Pit Crew already has supply trucks and volunteers on the road trying to bring a little love and hope to those who have lost everything. WSLS 10's Rob Manch was with them today as volunteers prepared that shipment.
Pit Crew President Randy Johnson says 2 tractor trailers, each loaded with 40,000 pounds of water and supplies, are already on their way to Garland, Texas to help victims in need, while volunteers here at the warehouse are busy filling up a 3rd tractor trailer you can see here behind me to join them.
We sent 8 pallets of Gatorade, 8 pallets of water, and 16 pallets of blessing buckets, which is a massive amount of product.
Randy Johnson takes inventory of his stock in the Pit Crew warehouse, a place he never expected to have a crew working this time of year.
Just crazy to think that we're having tornadoes in December, and very sad to think that we've got people who were affected, right at Christmas time.
In 16 years, the Pit Crew has never had to respond to a disaster in December, a time when they're usually getting ready for their January fundraiser.
We're really pulling our hair out trying to figure out how we're going to do both, but we're going to do all we can to help those who are affected.
The aid the crew is sending to tornado victims includes 5-gallon blessing buckets full of supplies.
Great stuff in here: toothbrushes, toothpaste, soap, shampoo.
Everything most people take for granted and that disaster-stricken communities so desperately need. Johnson says with this relief effort, 2015 now marks one of the nonprofit's most demanding years ever.
We had flooding in Texas earlier this year that we responded to, which was just horrific flooding. Flooding in Southwest Virginia that we responded to. Paintsville, Kentucky, we've been there. And then South Carolina, of course, was a big one.
Now, as crews haul their much-needed cargo halfway across the country, Johnson says his group will come to the rescue yet again and do whatever they can to help their brothers and sisters in need.
Then when you roll in, with those trucks with full of supplies and volunteers, it helps them to see that there can be a positive outcome in the future from all this.
Johnson says the 4 drivers on their way to Garland, Texas will arrive tomorrow and assess the damage there to let him know whether it warrants sending an entire volunteer team of 30 people to help victims there. In Danville, Rob Manch, WSLS 10.